guys. So today's little lesson, I thought I'd share with you that I thought was pretty powerful that I read today, has to do with messes. And I don't know if you have any messes in your life right now, or have had some in the past, or about to walk into some in the future. But this kind of helps us understand how God works with us in those messes. It's from Today, God is First, and the lesson is entitled Empty Mangers. And he's pulling a verse from Proverbs 14:4. And it says, "Where there are no oxen, the manger is empty, but the strength of an ox comes from an abundant harvest." And I know I've read that before and not quite understood what that meant, and so I like how he breaks it down. When Jesus came into this world, he chose to be born in a most unusual place, a manger. It was no more a livery stable with goats, oxen, and other livestock animals. There's a distinctive characteristic about a place like this. It is filled with odors and dung from the animals. And God seems to work best among the unpleasantness of circumstances. In fact, where there are no oxen, the manger is empty, Proverbs tells us. What is this really saying? I believe it's saying that in order for Jesus to be present, we must invite those things that bring with them mess to clean up. God works among the messy things in our lives, and from these messes come an abundant harvest. This is what he did with all his highly used servants in the Bible. God is filled with paradoxes. Why can't life be seamless and smooth? Because God likes to show himself in the midst of the messes of life, if we invite him in, of course. This is what brings us into the harvest. So often, the bigger the mess, the bigger the harvest. And God is faithful, of course. When a major road construction project takes place in a crowded city street, it appears to be absolute chaos. It's inconvenient, slow-moving, and tends to get us irritated because it appears we are moving much slower than we would like to be. And we have a lot of that going on around us right now. It is ugly, and so much of what we see is torn up. But when we look at that same area a few months or years later, we see why the construction was necessary. There was meaning to this mess. It actually made life so much better for those who would use the road later. It has been through the messiest times of life, times in my business and personal life, that God has revealed his power and strength in my life. It was then, when oxen of hardship have walked into my manger, that the greatest harvest was manifest. However, when I have sought to remove the oxen and rid myself of the odor and the mess, I have fought the ultimate work of God. God works in mangers. And I think we can all take this and apply it to our lives in regards to the messes that are in our lives and how God can use those messages and turn them into a great message for him. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.